catching feelings. I'm catching feelings. Oh, yeah, I didn't expect it like this. I'm catching feelings. I'm catching feelings. Pull me in little more. All I do. You know I like it so. All I do. This feeling like sugar. We learn to wine, darling. And if you want it now, right here you could time. You go ever above the thing, na. You know what you're doing down there. I love how you touch up the thing, na. You know what you're doing down there. And I never thought I'd get hooked. The wine capture me like a crook. Look at you how you have me catching feelings. I didn't expect it like this. I'm catching feelings. I'm catching feelings. I didn't expect it like this. I'm catching feelings. I'm catching feelings. Oh, you wine.
Patricia, combine it. Boy, you want tell me? I know you're watching, now I'm walking up my ways. My body good, you wanna bet me for a pace. You wanna hold me down and lock me up for days. Patricia, I want it. I want you, and I could tell you want me to. I feel you. I could feel your love and push. I feel it. Just say you want me to. You need to. You want your wind up on me. You want your push up on me. You want your twist up on me. I could tell that you want me. You want to bend your back and push back and bubble up and wind up. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. And I like it like this.
Everybody's thinking. Who cares what you're thinking? Spear fights. Everybody singing. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with my order. Boy, the whole place get turned over. Can't play mass if you're afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch down splinters. That's my show. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining splinters. That's my show. Fine, yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining. No, they can't drink like we. None of them can't fit like we. Can't have energy like we. Full of something, full of vibes like we. Vibes up from the time that we reach. Drinks up, now the madness release. We having a good time. We don't have no time for bad mind. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry.
You give me something I need. You give me something I bleed. You give me something I crave. Oh, I really need you too. I really wanna feel great now. So let me have my way now. No one ever gonna leave, cause I'm so invested in you. Cause I really feel a vibe every time you set the right down. And nobody like this man, it's nothing like this, and it's nothing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, no one ever wanna stop, because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much, it's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. So make me ball out. Long time is a over you. Long time is a over you. Make me ball out.
Try to pull you down, but I know you are strong. Yeah, you're a beautiful lady. You're a queen every day. Yeah, don't get caught in the matrix. Don't go looking for ratings. No, I just want to see you shine. Girl, show me your light. You go be alright. Everybody on the daga. And the ball in the pool of fire. Girl, have a child like she can't boil water. Till she ready to risk it all. And then you can't pay your bills them at all. Laugh tonight and cry in the morning. Oh gosh, girl, all I'm
wine. All heads turn when your waistline bump up over, you know. Why your body girl move those hips? When you wine to me heart starts skip. So me say come closer to me, closer to me. Skin raise when I touch your body. Come closer to me, closer to me. DJ break and wine your body. Come closer to me, closer to me. Yeah. Skin raise when I touch your body. Come closer to me, closer to me. From me done. Check this. It done gone. Yeah. Trini girl come wine for the dan dan. 21 girl shake up your bam bam. Say me love it how you brace up your bam bam. When you take time wine for the dan dan. A kitty girl come wine for the dan dan. 21 girl shake up your bam bam. You know me love it when you wine up like that. When you take time wine for the dan dan. Antigan girl do the same thing for me that they dance. You know so come with your girl. Bam 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 bam.
TNO sound. It's all about the music.
Bass that bam bam, ya bam bam bidam bam bam. Girl shape that bam bam, ya bam bam bidam bam bam. Bass that bam bam, girl walk that bam bam. Girl shape that bam bam, girl walk that bam bam. Girl bubble up your bam bam, girl bass your bam bam. Girl grind your bam
come wrong already. Carnival, you coming quickly. I say, but wait, was maybe. It's a sign from the heavenly that I have to quicken my feet. Look out, the sun coming out to play. Look the vibes.
I just want to say a special good evening to each and everyone here who joined us via Facebook Live, or you're here at the Royal St. Kitts. Special good evening. Special good evening. Good evening, church. We're here for another epic launch of the Cooler Fete Rasta 2018. I know everybody is here like, bye. Since 7:30 they're supposed to start, bye. But actually we was waiting on my good friend here, Enga Kashi name. You know, once you're waiting on ladies, women will be forever waiting. We wait to go on dates. Wait to get married. We just keep waiting. But anyway, nevertheless, we're here and we'll be launching tonight the full lineup of the Cooler Fete 2018. We have in the midst lots of sponsors. We have our good friends. We have everybody who wants to see the lineup firsthand. So we are making 10 Cooler Fete. And 10 is a memorable year. Because a lot of fetes in St. Kitts start out hot. And they don't even make it to 5. But Cooler Fete, we make it to 10. So this year, yeah, I know Ken Juice. Hold on. Okay, Jade. Good night. But anyway, Cooler Fete Ken Juice is making 10. And it's very memorable. Because for me, anytime I talk about Cooler Fete, I don't even say Cooler Fete, I say we. I am only a DJ, one of the DJs them who actually started out with Cooler Fete many years ago. And I could boast about Cooler Fete whereby they were the first entity to actually see me to be a MC. So when you see me emceeing any shows now from now and beyond, just say, yeah, Cooler Fete. And we could say so about a lot of artists too, like a lot of artists that are here, you could say, but the first big break that they got was, yeah, Cooler Fete. We have seen the likes of like Marshall Montana, maybe one of these days. Hopefully, maybe he might be on the lineup tonight. We've seen the likes of Popcorn, Idonia, Showing Winchester, Rupee, Conscience. My most memorable year was with Rupee, and later down I will tell you why Rupee was one of my most memorable years. But we're supposed to have Erica doing some speeches on the history of Cooler Fete, but she's a little bit under the weather, so I'm going to call Mr. Cooler Fete, Mr. Kane Jules, Raphael Rodney, to give a history about Cooler Fete and where we've come from to where we're going. Put a round of applause for Mr. Raphael Rodney.
Good night to everyone. Good night to everyone. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to greet all of the sponsors in our presence. We're going to announce them a bit later on. And I would also like to greet the chairman for Carnival, if he's here as yet, Mr. Noah Mills, my very good friend. I would also like to extend greetings to the Minister for Culture, the Honorable Sean Richards, and of course, the listening audience, the viewing audience, and everyone that is currently here. This wasn't necessarily my time to talk as yet, but unfortunately, the team member, this is the second year that she has fell sick when it's time to hold the mic. But it's all good. I'm here to talk about the history of Cane Juice. Cane Juice started in 2008, and we started at, we started at Karma Lounge. Well, what is now called Karma Lounge. Then I think it was Sugars. And then it was nothing but a regular club party, catering to about maybe 250, 300 people. And we started with a modeling show and an after party. The shirt that you see us wearing tonight is representation of the brand itself. Cane Juice was first and still is a unique boutique clothing brand. We have now expanded, and entertainment has become the leading entity of what we do, but nonetheless, this is where we started. We started with a modeling show and an after party. That was a hit, then we did it again. That was a hit, then we did it again. 3 years after, we decided that we wanted to change the scope of what we offered in terms of entertainment in St. Kitts during Carnival. And that is when the Cooler Fete was actually born. I remember that year we had some challenges. We had some generator issues. We had a little sound system issues. I remember crying because people were getting a bit agitated. But at the end of the night, we had a really good night, and we featured an artist out of Trinidad by the name of Sherwin Winchester. And one of the things that Sherwin Winchester said to me after he performed is, in a few years to come, you will not believe what this event turns into. And, you know, now we can literally say that it has evolved so much. It plays a very important role in St. Kitts and Nevis Carnival. But before I go any further, I have a video to show of the very first Cooler Fete. This was the first after movie for Cooler Fete. Corey, if you could zoom in, AJ, if you could play it.
Cane Juice.
We don't stop it. We don't stop it. We don't stop it. Stop it. I said we don't stop it. When you see we on the road again, we don't stop it. Behind the truck we drinking and tripping. We don't stop it. Everybody in the van, time to when it's time to jam. We're not leaving till the thing done, done. We don't stop it. When we start climbing, yes, we everywhere. We don't stop it. When we drinking, punching, we chest with beer. We don't stop it. If you think we pray that song, we jumping until rain come. While we winding down to the ground, ground. We don't stop it. 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 Stop it. We don't stop it. We don't care what all the haters think. We don't stop it. Money low, but we costume don't link. We don't stop it. Carnival, come on, say yeah. So much spending, I don't care. Every better have to be there. Yeah, we don't stop it. In the non-stand, we love the bacchanal. We don't stop it. Beating iron and causing real scandal. We don't stop it. As we face the blazing sun, on the road is a showdown. If you think you get it, we burn, burn. We don't stop it. 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 Stop it. We don't stop it.
We don't stop it. We don't stop it. We don't stop it. We don't stop it. We don't stop it. We don't stop it. Stop it.
We don't stop it. Can't surrender, we don't take defeat. We don't stop it. Time to cross the stage with tired feet. We don't stop it. When we reach by the junction, take a drink and raise your hand. As we get on board in the van, van. We don't stop it. Let nothing block your way. We've been waiting every day, but it's time to break away. Yeah, yeah. Now the day is almost done. People shouting, here we come. Anywhere we're ready to run, run. We don't stop it.
So, dear, you just saw the very first Cooler Fete that we had. That was about maybe 500 people. And they came out, they had a really, really good time, and they were able to go out and tell their friends that didn't make it the good time that they had. And this has been happening for 7 years strong. We went from a mere 500-600 people to about 7,000 people in the space of 7 years. And we would not have been able to do that without the lovely patronage of the fans in St. Kitts. And of course, now this event has transitioned so much that even around the region, we have people flying in from St. Martin and Antigua, Dominica, Anguilla, as far as New York, Canada. There's a plane that comes from the UK with a group of people for the past 2 years to experience Cooler Fete in St. Kitts and Nevis. I can say from traveling and going to various countries that we have one of the most unique Cooler Fete in the entire Caribbean. Our Cooler Fete has blended soca, dancehall, our own style of music, bouillon music, and even hip-hop on one stage. And to me, it's true representation of one Caribbean. For now, I think you guys have heard enough from me, and I will invite Woodis to take over once again to take us more into tonight's proceedings.
I know you all already got your communion. I know communion does be down to the end of the church service, but you all got your communion early, so I don't think y'all should feel any bit, how must I put this, on the shy side to see when somebody leaves to clap. I mean, but anyway, my most memorable moments at Cooler Fete. Let's go to the Facebook Live. I want to say a special good night to that person that just posted on the Facebook Live that her most memorable moment at Cooler Fete was Cooler Fete 2016 when she was literally swimming in mud. Who remember that year? That was at Lime Grounds. Yeah. That's when I look out in the corner and say, yeah, long live Cooler Fete. Long live Cooler Fete. But my most memorable moments at Cooler Fete wasn't even that year. I guess my most memorable moments at Cooler Fete was the first year that I came from Nevis and we were playing and there was Rupee. And the stand that I was using for my mixing console was a very expensive one. So that I had to take mine and lend it to Rupee DJ because he saw it and he liked to see it and his console was bigger than mine. So he said, use mine, man. Mine's me little lighter and your thing little lighter, you know what I mean? So he said, okay then, man. Give the foreign man a blind, you know? So we there giving him a blind. And we're doing we thing. Guess what happened? No, nobody trying to no drink. The foreign man thing ain't work. His stand goes up, BAM! And my mixing board and everything on the ground. Thousands of dollars on the ground. And he got me stand and my thing on the ground. And he got me stand and my thing on the ground. I watch it. Then we selected just take a beer crate, sit down on one, put the mixing board, a Carib beer crate too. So it was two of them on the stage for some special reason. Sit down on one, put the mixing board on one. And while he did setting up that, I had to entertain the crowd for about 2.5 minutes, non-stop giving jokes, entertaining them without any music. Think about that. And he had to play from on the ground. And when the foreign man don't know him, they got a small thing, but they playing big tune. And I tell him, that's why we had a big thing and you take it away. But anyway, moving on. Every year for Cooler Fete, we actually give away $1,000 EC dollars to the most creative cooler. And every year, we don't really do it behind the scenes, but it never gets published. So this year, we're giving away another $1,000 for the most creative cooler. But for this year, we're going to be having at least about 3 people walking around with a little book and a pencil behind the ear and actually judging best cooler, and we are giving away the $1,000 on the spot Not the day after, 2 weeks after, 3 days after. So somebody is going to be a lucky winner of the most creative cooler, $1,000 on the spot. You're going to get that big check. You take your pictures, you put it up on the Jumbotron. That's what they call it? The Jumbotron or something like that? Jumbotron. Kind of nervous. And the Jumbotron, and you're going to see who's the person that win the $1,000 on the spot. But anyway, enough with me talking. We're going to bring my good friend Jamal, and he's going to be talking about ticket sales, where you could get tickets and stuff like that, because I know people overseas are asking. I have my good friend in Australia who's asking me about where could she get tickets. My good friend in Afghanistan and my good friend in Dubai. Understand me? Yeah. I mean, could we boast about the first Fete in SKN who starts selling tickets online? Stats and facts. Think about it. But anyway, round of applause for Jamal as he come and talk about ticket sales and stuff like that.
Love you right back. Good night to everyone in attendance. Good night, the online audience and listening audience on Freedom FM. Good night to you again. So before we get into the matter of ticket sales and where you could buy your tickets, I just want to say to you guys who are attending Cooler Fete this year, we are instilling the no glass bottles, nothing glass, everything plastic and elastic this year. So get your bottles now and set up for December. Okay, so you can get your tickets at Gold Standard at Port Zante, Skin, Body Piercing there in the Pelican Mall. Island Auto Supplies at Bird Rock. And the best thing, some of you complain about going to get tickets and when you reach there, tickets gone. Well, I want to tell you guys, please use the online function to get your tickets. If you have that family member in foreign who normally send a barrel for you at Christmas time, tell them you want it. Get your ticket online. Tell them buy your ticket online. So this year we are heading back to Warner Park. Reason for that being it's centralized and it's big enough to hold the crowd that we anticipating this year. And not only the crowd, but entrance. We have 3 different entrances, 4 gates mainly for general, 1 gate for the gold ticket holders, and 1 gate for the VIP holders. So, fast track. That's what we are saying, fast track. If you remember 1 year when we were at Lime Grounds, it was crazy. 2016. Yeah, and everybody outside still, you know, 1 gate. Yeah. So we'll be fetting from 9 p.m. in the night till 7 a.m. in the morning. 10 hours non-stop of fetting. So, yeah, you don't know. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. General admission early bird special going now for $100 until November 30th, $125 after entering with your cooler. Gold admission early bird as low as $145 until November 30th, $165 after. And I'm saying, y'all should get the gold ticket. Reason for that being if you don't want to hassle going into town, looking cooler, looking drinks, get it. Get the gold ticket. Why not? So, and you have the VIP early bird special going at $325 until, you know what? I feel like I should call a representative of Flatline Entertainment to give you that VIP experience. Shall? Sharpness.
Okay, good night, everyone. I'm Shalima. I'm one of Flatline's founding partner. We are grateful to be awarded the Platinum Partnership with Cane Juice's Cooler Fete 2018, hashtag Next Level Up. for the second time as the exclusive VIP host under the theme, Welcome to the Fete Land. This year, VIP is moving closer to the stage with prime view and front stage partying. So General, don't worry, you're spot safe, but VIP gonna be right next to you. So you will also enjoy the VIP village experience which Flatline has to offer, such as the hassle-free entrance, as Jamal just mentioned, a welcome icy, of course it's laced with something special, the Flatline memorabilia, because we like each VIP to leave with something to remember this epic night. Carnival arrivals by our dear friend Gat and his team at Create One Media. A Flatline selfie station where you could take your own photos and your hashtag Flatline VIP, Cooler Fete SKN, hashtag Next Level Up. This is something special. We now have roaming photography by, as they dub themselves, the Pick Guards, the host of one of the most popular entertainment websites in the Caribbean, straight out of Barbados, Bajan Tube. So we're ready to let the world know what St. Kitts Carnival has to offer. So you wear your best fit because Cooler Fete and Flatline is going international. We also have private restrooms, a premium bar, make your own snow cone featuring Flatline's signature cocktail, the ultimate food station, a carnival snack bar, a carnival candy station, so the local sweet treats are back, like the fudge and the sugar cake and the good stuff. A gourmet hot dog house where you make your own hot dog with so many toppings to choose from. And last but not least, a lazy lounge. This is an elevated lounge with a prime view of the stage. So now you have the option to sit and enjoy the performances, or you could party up front like a VIP. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Raphael and his Cane Juice team for trusting and having us on board for another year. Happy 10th anniversary to Cane Juice. You fought the fight, but you're here, and congratulations. Thank you. Back over to Woodies.
Welcome to the Fete Land. Everybody has something in their hand. Call it a picture.
I like that. I guess then I will have to buy a VIP ticket for my girlfriend. Because you know when you go Cooler Fete is the only place you could go. And I don't know, I experienced it. You could just literally get your cooler and a man come from nowhere about and just, you know what I mean, dip in and take some of your eyes and you watch him like, hey, what's going on? You all right? Yeah. Like everybody just be so drunk like, yeah, what's going on? I could remember a year like and when the promo ads, one the persons who were drunk say, yeah, they were in Cooler Fete, but they call out some other name and say, yeah, the Fete was good. And they in Cooler Fete, eh? Whatever name they call out, hear them, yeah, the Fete was good. But anyway, I want to say special thanks. And we're going to invite my good friend, Jade, and she's going to be talking about all the promotional material we're going to be rolling out, all the promotions that we're going to be rolling out, the places you could go and see the promotion and stuff like that. So, round of applause for Jade.
Good night, everyone. Welcome to our launch. We're happy to see you guys for another year. So this year, we will be having some activities to get you excited for this year's Cooler Fete. So firstly, we will be joining the Carnival Committee on their island-wide back wall. Sorry. So we'll be on this like nice truck. Y'all could join us if y'all want, make it a party. Secondly, we will be reintroducing what we like to call Shots and Beers for Cash. This is where we're giving the patrons opportunities to win money or Cooler Fete tickets. Now, I don't know if you guys played last year, if you got the chance, but trust me, this is something you won't want to miss. Lastly, this is something I think y'all going to enjoy overall. This year, we are having a poker run partnered with a party on the beach for free. 2 parties we're giving y'all this year. To tell y'all more about this, I would like to introduce one of our special sponsors, Mr. Reggie Well.
Okay, good evening, everyone. It caught me off guard here. I thought it was going to be later down in the program. But Poker Run. Fons and I, we went over to Anguilla in August. I gave him a little experience what a poker run is about. People are not familiar with it very much in St. Kitts. But with a poker run, it's a marine activity. People on boats, we party hard. Y'all party almost as hard as we do. But we go to 5 stops. We have 5 parties. Each stop you go to, you get a card. You draw a card. And at the end, you have a card like poker. And for this year, St. Kitts Marine Works, we're starting it off with a bang. We're putting up top prize of at least 10,000 EC dollars for the best hand. Poker run is not really a boat race. It's just a fete. Each beach stop we go at, there's a tent. They have games going on, entertainment, DJs. It's just a great time. So we're looking at including Nevis, at least 1 stop in Nevis, hitting Cockleshell Bay, Majors Bay, Frigate Bay. We're starting and stopping at Frigate Bay. Coolers on the beach. They're going to have a party there. We intend to get back to Frigate Bay at 5 o'clock. That's when the party at Coolers on the beach start. So if you want to party, we're starting from 10 in the morning. Party on the poker run, go straight into Coolers on the beach. Let's see how good you be. Well, we're starting at Frigate Bay. Okay, back to you.
The church sounding better. Guess the communion was good. We just want to say special thanks to the sponsors. We're going to call out some sponsors now. This is not the official lineup, the official, I must put this. We're going to talk Rabac now. This is not all. We still have some sponsors we are in negotiations with, and if you out there and you want to become a sponsor this year, just hit up any member of the Cooler Fete team, and we gladly point you in the right direction. And if any one of the sponsors that are here that want to actually come and say a few things and big up your company, you have all rights now. So we're going to be starting with Impel, Royal St. Kitts Hotel, Crowley Shipping, Flatline Entertainment, and those are our gold sponsors. Our silver sponsors are Carib, Hobson Enterprise, Desani, Coca-Cola. So we're asking anybody from the sponsorship group if you want to come and say a few things about your product and your sponsorship if you want to. Big up yourself. You're free to come. So anyone that sponsors you all could come now and say 1 or 2 things. Round of applause for the sponsors as they come.
Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Yannick Martin, brand manager for Carib, and it certainly is a pleasure to be here to express brief remarks on behalf of Carib, the brand, and also on behalf of Carib Brewery. And we have been supporters of this wonderful event since its inception. So we certainly want to reaffirm our continued support for this wonderful event. Every event does not get to 10 years, and the fact that this event has gotten to such a very wonderful milestone is certainly a testament of how great this event is. We are aware that there were some bottle restrictions put in place for this year, and I am pleased to inform you that Carib has made special arrangements to comply with that. So we certainly will be providing Carib in cans, and we will, yes indeed. And we will also have Carib Light in cans, and we will have draft Guinness. So no bottles, you can definitely get your Carib in the cans. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Cane Juice organization and to thank specifically the Cooler Fete organization for once again partnering with Carib and for allowing us to be part of this event. And we look forward to continuing to be part of this very prestigious event as it grows and as it manifests itself into the premier entertainment event in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you very much for having us, and we look forward to continuing our sponsorship.
Yes, there you had it there from Carib, ensuring you that our patrons are going to be safe. Draft Guineas. And if you know anything about draft Guineas, they're going to be having Carib Light. And Carib in the can. Any one of the sponsors, other sponsors want to come and say anything? I guess they're acting a little shy tonight. I guess on the night of the event, you're going to see lots of branding. But just want to invite the Honorable Minister Sean K. Richards just to come and say one or two things about Cooler Fete and his experience and stuff like that. Round of applause for the Minister, Sean K. Richards.
Good evening to everyone. In particular, special good evening to the organizer for Cooler Fest, Mr. Fons, as most of us would know him as, Raphael Rodney. It is my pleasure to be here this evening in my capacity as the Minister of Culture and by extension, the Minister who has responsibility for Carnival to be part of this launch. I do believe that most of us are here because the Cooler Fete experience is one that we have become accustomed to, and not just become accustomed to, but the Cooler Fete experience is one that all of us enjoy over the last 7 years. I personally have attended, I think, perhaps all 7 of the Cooler Fete events which have been held thus far, and I know personally that I make an effort to be there every year because I've seen the improvement over the years. Cooler Fete has become a part of the Carnival calendar. It is an event that all of us look forward to. It has grown over the years, not just because of the marketing that has been put into it, but I believe that a large part of the growth is due to the fact that those of us who have attended over the years, we have enjoyed it, and we have said to other persons that you're missing an experience and you should be part of that experience. As such, persons continue to come, persons continue to give it support. Having said that, of course, I would also say to the organizers that you want to ensure that year after year you make the event one that persons are indeed happy to return to and to be part of. Of course, we haven't heard as yet who the guest artists are for this year, and I know that we're looking forward to hear such. I don't know if perhaps Fons has done any sort of poll to get an indication from the persons who normally attend who they would like to see this particular year. I personally, I don't have an artist in mind, but as I said earlier, it is because I've enjoyed it. I know that whoever artist is chosen, it is an artist of a high caliber, an artist who certainly will make the event an experience worth attending. The Carnival Committee, we are happy to partner with you once more. I know that in previous years when he came, he asked to use the Warner Park facility, and I said to him that my concern is having bottles on the field because, of course, it is a sporting facility and you don't want anyone injured at the end of the day. Lastly, he gave a commitment that he will ensure that such isn't the case, and indeed he kept his word, and so we are happy to be able to partner with him again this year to have the Cooler Fete event being held at the Warner Park football facility. So on behalf of Carnival, on behalf of the Ministry of Culture, on behalf of the government, I say congratulations to you for having this event yet next year. And I take the opportunity to invite all persons to come out and give us support to Cooler Fete. Private partnership in terms of Carnival is one that we welcome because we do believe that the government cannot do it all alone. It is up to the private entities to come and make sure that we have a carnival that all of us can be happy to participate in. And you have done such, and I do believe that you deserve yet a next round of applause. Thank you.
Yes, if you know that speech that he gave was not written, it was not on a tablet, and he was not on the list of people to speak tonight. But he's here, and really, it's real that you see the minister, understand me, here or anywhere in the world, when you see fetes being launched, they're there in the crowd anticipating and not staying home on their tablets and watching it and say, okay, I'm going. They're here to see it firsthand. So it's really, you see that. So let's give the minister another round of applause for ensuring that Cooler Fete. So I know this is the part everybody is waiting for. We had a little poll amongst ourselves and stuff like that, and we had back and forth debates, and me and fans fall out for a couple of days saying, oh, no, not that one there. And we go out and we ask people smartly, what do you think about he? And they're going to say, but he only got one song. I say, but what about the other song too? Yeah, oh, he sing that? We never know. You know, sometimes when artists come to St. Kitts Nevis, the people only know the one song. Like Shabba Mother Pat. And, you know, when we brought that artist, everybody say, oh, are you going up in Warren Park? Oh, the man going to say long time, you know. And Shabba Mother Pat. But he came and he delivered. And it was a good Cooler Fete. And remember the year when we bring popcorn, hear them, oh, popcorn. Jokey popcorn, all he could say is, yeah. But they swam in the mud and they enjoyed themselves. Understand me? I can remember when we brought Asa Banton too. Hear them? Asa Banton, what song he does sing? I mean, no Dominica music, you know. But when they left, they enjoyed themselves. They swam in mud and they were CO, Soccer Fete. Even though they don't know what that means. This is the point, boy. You ready? Okay, good. So we're going to be unveiling the list of artists and performers for this year 2018 Cooler Fete.
So for the folks on the live, turn on the mic a little bit, who was shouting out, this person coming, turn it up a little bit, just a little bit, and that person coming, now is the part that everybody is waiting for. Now before we go any further, I want to make it perfectly clear, and the minister emphasized on this. Cooler Fete is an experience. We want, when you come there, you don't come expecting nothing less than an experience, because in the past, sometimes your favorite artist come and you feel like he ain't sing a song where you want, and suddenly your vibe's dead for the night. Don't do that. Come Cooler Fete with your vibes. Walk with your most exciting friends, and for the ones that are boring, come. Bring them inside, and the first thing you do, you give them a welcome shot. And then you give them another shot, and you tell them this is to ensure that you don't bore me tonight. And after that, you make sure you have a bottle of the Dasani water in case the bubbling in the system starts. So let us get straight into it. Let me get a little music, Papa She, please. Just get the vibe straight. Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up. Okay, there you go. We went over to Nevis, and one of the things we try to do is always ensure that we have some representation of Nevis on our lineup. This year, we decided to book one of the entertainers that we feel is doing a very good job on the entertainment scene. And I'm going to start with the DJs, by the way. These are the DJs. First of all, we have Blackstone Sound out of Nevis. Give them a round of applause. You can put the screen up there. Next, we have our own resident sound. This sound was not on Cooler Fete last year, and some of the patrons were on social media feeling a kind of way about it. But this year, we decided to bring them back because without a doubt, they keep the energy going. Who am I talking about with this?
We're talking none other than the sound system they call TNO Sounds.
Hold on. Watch you. I'm gonna pull you up. Anyways, TNO was a part of a Cooler Fete last year. We actually meant none other than Hell for Your Sound, DJ Sparry. Since we already announced Since we already announced TNO Sounds, which is always a part of Cooler Fete, we're just going to continue straight on. This DJ was a part of Cooler Fete last year, and I felt like he kept the vibe going, and we invited him back again this year. We are speaking about none other than
the Rastaman himself, Real Right Entertainment, EK.
Now, it is not necessarily a Cooler Fete if we don't try to involve some overseas aspect with it. And we want people to understand the reason why we do this. It's for more than one reason, not just entertainment. But when you involve people from overseas, it enhances your marketing reach, their page, their fans, when they do after movies, when they do live, the videos, the snapping. People overseas get to see what we have to offer here in St. Kitts for Carnival. So this year we went all the way to Canada, and we scooped up a very talented DJ. And this DJ, I saw him for myself in one of the biggest vicinities in Canada. I think it was the pool, Cabana Pool. And he was epic. I would like to announce none other than DJ Jester.
North American's best.
By the way, I want you guys to know that Jester is actually, could you put up his picture, AJ? This is actually, if you're actually still on freedom right now, this is Juni Libud's son. So he's no joke. And his cap says this is no joke. Next, we're going to go into the national artists. Since it is our 10th year anniversary, we don't want to spill all the beans. So we want you to expect some surprises. We're going to list some and we're going to leave some out. When you get there, you're going to see exactly who it is. This doesn't take away from the experience. It actually adds to the experience. So the first artist I'm going to announce is a surprise. Would this announce the second one?
You want me to announce the second one? The second one you sure? The second one?
The one above the surprise.
Oh, just making sure, because the second one ain't the one above the surprise. The one above the surprise, he's no means the least. He's been out for a while, but every year for Sugar Mass, he still contributes a song. He's living overseas. Understand me? He's 6 foot tall and bony.
Yes.
Tall like a macaroni. Yes. Good. None other than the man was say what?
Been behaving all year.
Whoa!
We've been working.
Whoa! Mad Stoney, Mad Stoney.
When we misbehave and watch nothing. I get we give for the carnival and the sugar land. Everybody rubbing hand, jamming behind the band. Trooping on in Paris.
So yeah, my boy Mad Stoney is taking a flight home for Cooler Fete. The next artist we're going to announce is, without a doubt, in my opinion, one of the most energetic soca performers. Last year was his first time touching the stage. We featured so many acts over the past, but I feel as if he will bring an element to this year's Cooler Fete that would be extremely energetic. What am I talking about?
He's this tall. Head ball. Yeah. We think he was way hot. He head ball. Sings in a band. And yeah, we see him jumping up like this. None other than Ruckus H.E.
Listen. Everybody, listen. Listen. Everybody, listen. Hold on. We're bringing our brand new dance. Everybody doing it.
Hold on. Okay, then good. Moving right along, we are about to announce another local artist. No, not local. Local is Lemonade. This is a national artist. This artist was literally not even booked ever for Cooler Fete. He was never on the lineup. And last year he came through as one of the surprise artists with a DJ. I think he has had a splendid year. And in all honesty, I don't even want to call his name. Could you please play a song from him? Another song there. But play this song.
None other than our very own Byron Messiah. And last year he was making Cooler Fete was his birthday. wrong or right, and then he posts on Facebook his dream. But he said his dream is to perform on Cooler Fete. And then it wasn't about that, but something like that. It was his dream to perform on Cooler Fete, and he actually did perform on Cooler Fete. He come, do a little 1-2 thing and run off. Understand me? So this year we are giving him an official spot on Cooler Fete to perform and showcase his talent. None other than Byron Masai. Round of applause for him.
All right. That was the DJs and that was the artists. I think so far that is a splendid lineup. Let us jump into the bands. What is I want to introduce this band here?
Well, sir. We're going to introduce the local bands. And you know, every year for Cooler Fete, I don't know, Cooler Fete does make history that some band, understand me, in the morning, I don't know what's going to happen to them. Because, you know, when you come to the local bands, there's Christmas time, so they're going to get a little tension. This band going to be trying word pan that band, and that band going to go overtime and so. But this year, we put together a nice little package of bands. And you want me to start from below? Okay. This band, understand me, to me, they're making waves. Understand me? Lots of waves they're making. And people might say, why they choose that band? But me and fans and the whole Cooler Fete team sat down and we walk out by, they're going on with a little thing and we're going to give them a little blow, as we say in our own little twang. So, all the way from Challengers, we are bringing none other than Raskelly and the Rhythm Band. Round of applause.
Hey, you!
What's your? I want this song play. Play the song.
Me there with you, so you know that me. I know after one round to question me. We're in the house, no, you don't have to just tell me there with you. Let's go. One, get ready. Two, get ready. Listen to me. Hey, girl, I want to ask you a question. Hey, girl, I want to ask you a question. Hey, girl, I want to ask you a question. Hey, girl, I want to ask you a question. Hear me now. You there with me? Are you there with me?
Hold on. Who deal with who? We're not. Anyways, let's move on. This band is, in my opinion, one of the most powerful bands in St. Kitts and Nevis. And I personally like the energy that they bring to Cooler Fete. And in all honesty, I was told today that when they touch the stage for Cooler Fete, people should get ready for Juve morning. Chanel, could you please line up none other than Collision Band? But
Alright. The next band on the lineup is no stranger to Cooler Fete. In our local terms, when them man you touch Cooler Fete, they play Shellway. Party till the morning. Girls can't stop gyrating. Foot so, bubbling gyration. The girls them like this band, I don't know why. You see, when I want to have a good time with my woman, I make sure this band is playing because she's going to gyrate and go on with a lot of things. You see, if you're getting bites, understand when you're not going to woman, once that band you play, woman must walk up and you must get a dance. So you're not going to get a comb. Who are we talking about? None other than the horny band Grandmasters GM. So all my GM addicts, Grandmasters is on the lineup.
You know what we tell them? I say we eat them like a food, I say we both slot. And I pack them in me bag, it's like a lunch slot. When I catch them on the road, we a go coach slot.
Now we're talking about?
It's like a boom shot, we got them ball.
Yeah. Okay, pull up. Good. We saved one of the best for last. No, you don't take too long. You don't take too long. Stop playing, man. The people don't want to hear it right now. Go ahead then. Go ahead.
This next band, it's fun time with people. This next band is no mean least, not because we call them last. Understand me? When the man you touch stage, play shell way. In the colloquial terms, shell way. Yeah. Understand me? And some people say, oh, that's the picnic man, oh, the picnic jump up behind them there. But I don't care because picnic pay the money come through the gate and they put in money in my pocket, in fans' pocket, in the whole economy's pocket and making sure that this fete, which is Cooler Fete, has a vibes to it, none other than Sugar Band. So all sugar heads, your band is on the Cooler Fete this year again.
Live from Cooler Fete 2017. Volume.
I don't know how this thing go.
This ain't nothing new to me.
Watch out.
Wow. 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 What happening?
Watch out. One touch me on this FBS now watch.
Yeah, pull up that there. Pull it up. That enough. Anyways, Cooler Fete is making waves, like I said, around the region. This is an artist that we know for a fact bring us fans from St. Martin, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominico. To the Dominican friends and family in St. Kitts and Nevis, don't worry. We'll have your band once again in St. Kitts and Nevis for Cooler Fete. None other than Asa Banton. Let's show the picture. This is from Cooler Fete 2016. Pull it up. Yeah, my phone on 4%, so we're going to move fast. This next artist, oh, by the way, we're doing 5 foreign artists. That's 1. This is the next one. This artist is currently doing major damage on the soca scene. In my opinion, he has one of the best catalogs in soca. He has a mature and he has a young following. He is currently competing on the Triple X show. I am talking about none other than Ola Tunji.
Tado Kenju's Cooler Fete 22nd of December. Ola, I will be there. Shake your body line if you see this Indian girl. Tado. Yeah.
She got me a begging for more. Bumper soft like butter cocoa. Right now, walk up for so she friends at the ball and they want to cheat her. Alright now, just like a motor, rev it up and they're ready to go. I love how she roll and she flow. Everybody! Yes,
Okay.
I must get a taste of that way.
Cooler Fete 2018.
I'm going to save a big one for you. This next artist is doing major damage again on the soca scene. This is one of my personal favorite soca artists. I have been wanting to see him in St. Kitts for some time, and we've been talking since April. He has he have about 3 big songs for 2018, and a big song with Patrice Roberts. I'm talking about none other than Lyrical.
The party turn up, the party lit. The party turn up, the party lit. You don't know it's all about December 22nd. St. Kitts, get ready. Me, Lyrical, performing live and alive. 10-year anniversary for Cane Juice. You don't know we're representing. Hey, girl, don't ditch her. Bend your back and wine. 10 years anniversary.
Right now, put your umbrella, put your flag, your hand, your drink, your rag, everything in the air right now. Squeeze. Hands up. Say, Lyrical and GBM. Everybody stand up. What we tell them, all the vibe. Every night. Let's all hide. Hold the line. Boy, this is we tell them.
Yes, you know, every year for Cooler Fete, I don't know. Seem like fans just in love with these Jamaican artists. Like every year, you just got to bring somebody from Jamaica. Every year, he got to send some money to Jamaica. But this year, you know we have to have a dancehall artist to mix it up because, as we say, we have 5 international acts. This Rasta brother is a good one. Understand me? I'm going to sing a punchline from one of his songs them. And after that, you're going to tell me who he be. He sing a song also. The strongest soldiers get the hardest fight. None other than Jamil himself will be performing on the 2018 staging of Cooler Fete.
Send kids, man get one leap of love, one leap of hate. More while of the loving of the streets of it keep me up, me G. I just send kids look out for the great man. You see me I say Cooler Fete 2018. You don't know. I celebrate 10 years with Key and Juice. You see me I say Jamil live in a Send Kids during Carnival time. It's my first time during Carnival time. Make sure you roll out December 22nd. Jamil will be there live alongside many more. Make sure you roll out. Strongest soldiers get the hardest fight. Oh, Patriots. Tell them what the strongest soldiers get the hardest fight.
Yeah.
The realest people get the hardest life.
Look here. Yeah, that's good, that's good. One of the reasons I chose Jamil is because we're celebrating 10 years, and anybody who know about being affiliated with Cane Juice, we went through some real struggles. So this artist will definitely represent for us. You understand me? 10 years. Long live Cooler Fete. We have one more artist to announce. Last year, we switched the pace a little bit and we turned it down a bit, calling it Ladies' Night Out. By the way, I wanted to let you know, we're keeping the energy up. So these artists performing with bands, Lyrical and Ola Tunji especially, they're going to bring a serious energy. If you realize, like I said last year, we turned it down a bit. The Fete had some ups and downs. We slow it down, and we understand the patrons complained a bit, so they wanted high energy. So this time around, we decided, why not? This artist is one of my personal favorite, performing with a band. I won't even waste no time. Let's welcome back Kess, the band, live.
This rhythm, put your hands in the air. So if you love this rhythm, put your hands in the air. If you love every single artist that touches stage,
you love everybody?
Put your hands right.
So yeah.
Are you tired? You ready to go home yet? We still have more for you, you know.
That's right.
You want more? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hand it out of the air. Hand it out of the air. Watch it, tell me now. Go. Are you ready? 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 Go. Are you ready?
Watch you.
Are you ready for it?
There you have it. That is your official lineup for Cooler Fete 2018. Energy all the way through. This show will be hosted by one of the most popular icons on radio, none other than Sugar Bowl Morton. To emphasize, location is going to be Warner Park Stadium. We're going to be making a few changes this year. The ticket booth will no longer be at the entrance. We have moved it around to the side so that anybody who is coming inside, the lines will not be contaminated with people entering and people purchasing tickets. That should speed up the process a whole lot. Once again, early bird is currently going to go on sale from tonight at midnight. This excludes VIP, of course. No, VIP, yeah, we're going to shove it there. $100 for general admission. General admission simply means you could walk with your cooler. Don't study Jamal. The gold tickets are very limited. This is not an all-inclusive Fete. This is a Cooler Fete. Bring out your friends, them party with your friends. I see Platinum Squad in the building. They roll heavy every single year. About 300 man by a cooler. And everybody drinking from it and being happy. Big up Caution, big up Henny Boys. You know, big up Lindsey Grant and his sons. They're coming out and supporting. We have a whole lot of cooler crews. Johnny Powell and the big trailer. Bring it back. You understand? The goal experience, 145 until November the 30th. That's all inclusive drinks until you want vomit. Don't overdo it. You understand? Also, we have the VIP. VIP is going to be $325 early bird until November 30th as well. After that, tickets go to full price, $125 regular, $165 for gold, and $350. Now, for the people that were wondering if we were going to increase tickets, clearly we have not. Cooler Fete tickets have remained the same. We understand it's economic times. We ain't ready to increase it yet. So please come out, party with us, enjoy yourself with us. It's going to be a memorable carnival. And thank you very much for coming out and listening to tonight's launch. Hold on.
So just to call back over the lineup with DJs, we have Blackstone Sound from Nevis, Hellfire Sound, TNO, EK The Real Right, DJ Chester. Local artists, we have Byron Messiah, Ruckus H.E., Matt Stoney, and don't forget, we still have a special guest performer locally. With the bands, we have Raskelly and the Rhythm Band, Collision Band, Grandmasters, Sugar Band. And in the international scene, we have Olatunji, we have Asa Bantan, we have Lyrical, we have Jamil, and we have Kess. Want to wish you all a safe drive home. Cooler Fete 2018, we love you. Cane Juice, we love you. Buy your early birds ticket now. Don't wait until the night. Good night. Thank you very much.
Just come to there. I give you that sweet type of love. Sweet type of love. I give you that sweet type of love. Real type of what to do? Hold me tight.
But I just a life set. You do good for people and they will forget. Oh, it makes I upset. Man, move on and just step. And so we go, yeah. Cause no one use it for the money. Use it for your fame. Use it for the car and them will use it for your name. No, them will lose it from the pain. And things with them I do are not the same. Cause man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose never. Yeah. Man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose never. Yeah. You can pretend for so long but no more. Yeah. So I'm the master and I'm so sure. Them smiling at your face and gossip beyond closed door. Them why you lose your way after we've been so poor. But man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose never. Yeah. Man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose never. Yeah. Give them the strength when them weak. And make them ends meet. Never know them selfish. We think we have one dream.
No problem. Okay. You don't forget, before you leave, we like how Cooler Fete is turning 10. We forgot this one, but we have a little bit of